Welcome back. Well, let's focus on another stock that had a very good run, but from the top, it's seen some kind of selling pressure. We have Transformers and Rectifiers. You pull up a chart, you'll see that from those highs of around 700 rupees, it came down to 350 rupees. Today as well, the stock is up close to around 5% on the back of a good order win. To help us out with what's the way ahead, we're joined by Mr. Satyen Mamtora, the Managing Director of the company. Hi, sir. Good morning, and thanks a lot for joining in on CNBC-TV18. Some part of the street was a little bit nervous because your order inflow slowed down a little bit in Q3. But good to see you won an order in Q4. So give us a couple of numbers then. Since the order book is looking quite good, what do you end this year with in terms of revenues? The profitability has been quite good. You've been talking about 14%, but I think you've bettered that. So the trajectory on that. Revenues for this year, FY26, as well as what kind of margins can you achieve?
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. We are pleased to announce that we have secured another significant order for STATCOM transformers. STATCOM transformer is crucial for voltage stability and reactive power compensation. This order particularly is prestigious for us. We have now a total of 26 STATCOM transformers in our order book. And with the latest order, we have now our order book position is at 4,200 crores. We are also pleased to inform you that we will be delivering these STATCOM transformers in the next 15 months.
Right. Okay. So what does it mean, sir? Since you're sitting on a healthy order book, what kind of revenue numbers can you achieve in this year as well as the next one? You're going to be executing this one itself in the next 15 months. And also, I'm looking at a couple of brokerage notes. They are talking about Nuvama for one. They are saying that by the end of this year, you'll be close to around 200 crores of PAT. And they're talking about by FY27, your PAT will be more than 500 crores. Do you think it's possible?
Yeah. So this current year, we will be closing at around 2,000 crores. And next year, our lookout is for 3,500 crores total. So we should be touching somewhere around 500 crores PAT in the next 2 years.
Next 2 years, FY27. Got that.
All right, 3,500 crores in the year after. And that's interesting because, that takes your quarterly run rate a lot higher than what you've been doing in the first 9 months of this year itself. For you to actually do 2,000 crores in this year, you would have to do close to around 650 crores in the fourth quarter, and that run rate maintaining over the next year as well. But let's talk about, the industry at large. You got orders for Strat Voltage, but you've also started a new production line for high voltage transformers. Just wanted to understand what is the demand supply mismatch in the world for transformers, and if you could give us a sense of, at what particular voltage transformer is something that the street is looking at in terms of high demand. What's the capacity coming on stream in the world for these transformers?
So, see, we are putting up a new plant for IDTs, that is transformers for solar and green hydrogen. This plant would produce about 150 transformers a month for solar and green hydrogen. The rating of this transformer would be around 12.5 MVA, and our total capacity expansion with this new expansion will be around 15,000 MVA. Furthermore, we are looking at expanding our current capacity from Moria plant to 20,000 MVA, which should put us at around 65,000-70,000 MVA in terms of manufacturing capacity.
All right, that's about your capacity. But from an industry standpoint, is there any more capacity coming from others? And what is the demand-supply gap?
A lot of people have announced that they are putting up more capacities. But by 31st March, the only capacity that will be more capacity that will be created will be by us. And remaining others are saying that they will be adding capacity by 2028.
Okay, and what is the annual demand for transformers in the country, and what is the supply for the same?
So the annual demand for the transformers in the country currently is at around 450,000 MVA.
Okay, all right.
And the supply is close to 380,000 MVA.
Okay, supply is close to 380,000 and demand is over 4.5 lakhs. So there's a shortfall of about 70.
Oh,
Yeah.
that bodes well then, sir, for your business, with regard to an outlook. But I believe your total bid pipeline is something in the vicinity of 17 to 19,000 crores. Normally, how much of, what you bid for you achieve? If you could give us the rough success ratio.
Total inquiries that we have currently is around 18,000 MVA. And out of this, around 20,000 MVA is which we are thinking of converting in the next couple quarters.
No, we're talking about in rupees crore. If you could, give us a sense of the inquiries are in rupees crore instead of MVA, sir?
So around 18,000 crores is the current inquiry that we have in hand.
Okay.
Out of which around 20%, which we will be converting into orders.
So around 3,600 crores of orders could be due out of this total inquiries. Is that correct?
Yeah, that would be in the next 2 quarters.
All right. And what about your backward integration? I believe that would add a couple of 100 basis points to your margins as well. If you could give us a sense of
that would add a couple of basis on our margins. But if you look at it, we have currently developed our first 245 kV bushing. This will help us in EHV transformers in delivering EHV transformers. So apart from the the business that comes out of this, we will be able to manufacture more transformers because of the lack of raw material that we have. So 100%, we are moving towards 100% backward integration so that the backward integration can support our manufacturing capabilities for increasing our production in transformers.
Okay. And also, sir, very quickly, you had an enabling resolution for a QIP, 750 crores. I don't know whether those plans are still on. The price, first of all, has come down. So do you have any plans to raise money by QIP?
It is an enabling permission that we have taken from the board.
Okay.
We are looking at opportunities. If we get any opportunities for inorganic growth, we may look at QIP. Currently, it is just an enabling
all right.
provision.
And next year, margins would be 17-18%?
Somewhere around 15 to 16%.
Okay, all right. We appreciate you joining in, Mr. Mamtora. Thanks a lot for joining in. We'll keep an eye out on all these numbers that you've given us. Wishing you well, and we look forward to chatting up with you at the end of this quarter to track the progress of the company.